Now it's time for the worst of the week. This week's worst of the week is 1967's Casino Royale. Now, you are probably familiar with the Daniel Craig, sometime in the 2000s, James Bond Casino Royale movie. One of the absolute best Bond pictures. And good on you. That's a movie you should be aware of. It's really good. But did you know that in 1967, they also made Casino Royale? Another movie studio managed to get the rights to this one James Bond book, and they thought they would cash in on the James Bond craze with this bizarre counterculture comedy. And let me tell you something, folks. It is rough. This is a really bad movie. It's certainly star-studded. It features David Niven and Peter Sellers along with Orson Welles, and I think Ursula Andress is in it. There are a ton of actors in this movie. The movie, such as it is, follows David Niven, now an older retired James Bond in an M role, who for reasons that I don't understand launches a mission wherein a bunch of secret agents, played by like Peter Sellers and also like Woody Allen, all start using the code name of James Bond for some reason. Ultimately, this is a very boring cash grab of a movie. It's also about 4 or 5 movies, as it sort of takes on this episodic structure of following Peter Sellers for a while and then following Woody Allen for a while, in this structure that feels like they just didn't know what to do, that they tried 3 or 4 movies and then they just sort of combined all of the footage together. There's a fun scene in it where Orson Welles does his magic routine. I'm always there for that. There's an interesting scene set in Germany with these sort of German expressionist sets. And also I want to give a shout out to Joanna Petit, I'm not sure how to say this, Joanna Petit or Joanna Pettit, British actress who has the sole interesting sequence of the movie, or the sole entertaining role, I guess. Let me try saying that a different way. She's the only interesting performer in this movie, even though there are some real names in here that are phoning it in. Her turn as a sort of Mata Hari spy is kind of interesting. And while I've used the word interesting, these moments are so fleeting that the rest of the movie is just constantly bogged down by just being boring. So that I'm giving this version of Casino Royale 1.5 stars.